So in order that I could actually see what a strain gauge looks like, I decided to get myself, at great expense, well, £5, an electronic kitchen scale from Argos. Let's have a look. So, it appears to be working. Yes, there we go. Little scales. So the question is, where is the strain gauge? Well, clearly it's somewhere in here. Let's see if we can find it. Right. So all I've done is take the sort of the pan balance off, and you can see in here, if I zero it, what you have is this metal bar, a beam, and when you put weight on that, it registers as a weight here. It detects that something is pushing down on here. And that's because underneath this white rubbery goo here is a strain gauge strapped to the surface of this metal. And I reckon the best way to get this off is just use my fingernail. I think you're going to have to come in closer. Come in. Now, and what we have here is this little copper piece here that's been stuck to the surface of this metal beam. That's the strain gauge there. And what happens is when I press here, it deforms ever so slightly the very fine metal wires in here, and it changes the resistance, and the machine can detect that, and it registers here on the scale. But to really see what's going on, we're going to need a microscope. Okay, so this is my microscope, and we're going to go in onto the actual strain gauge itself. So it's basically one long piece of wire, but incredibly fine, so that when it gets bent, it changes its resistance. I can zoom in even further. So those are the individual little threads of copper. They're all joined together, up, down, up, down, up, down. So it's one long continuous piece of copper. And when this is twisted or bent, that copper changes its resistance. And it's that the strain gauge detects. Of course, that does leave one big question, and that is, how does the scale know what a kilogram is? What is a kilogram? How do you define it? Well, the answer you will find in my new book, The Science of Everyday Life. Go and buy it.